this one. Bow, bow, bow. Bow, bow, bow. Hey, how's it going? Bow wow 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 wow. Da 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 da. Oh. Someone's texting me on the Discords. Ba bum ba. Oh, man, I'm getting all the texts. What's wrong with you people? No, I will not. No. You made it. Good job. Clap, clap. Good job. Is this music too loud? It's too loud. Music is way too loud. I can't fucking think with this shit. There you go. Ah! Alright, cool, cool, cool. We got it. Just getting things ready. Don't worry. Also, I realized like 5 minutes before the stream that my fucking phone's about to die. So it'll be charging right next to me, and then I'll probably knock it down with my shoulder. My elbow, sorry, and that'll be fun. This phone is more expensive than my computer, and that's sad. I got it from T-Mobile. I didn't get it, like, I didn't purchase it. That makes sense. That's cute. Ooh! Sonic Rumble is gonna launch on the 5th of November. So exciting. I'll definitely play it on stream if it doesn't cost money. It might. It might. It probably will. To be completely honest. I'm glad you made it this time, dude. Especially for this one. Like, I know you've been waiting for this shit. For the juicy war. Quest 3S is on sale for $250. God damn it. Oh my god! Take a clock? What, do you want her to turn into a clock? What is this? Hi, demo. How's it going, dude? Challenging myself not to use any fast travel at all for this Tears of the Kingdom playthrough. I wouldn't really call that a challenge. I would just call that tedium. To be completely honest. If someone can name to me what this track is, like, what this song is, it's a Sonic game. If someone could name what game this is from, I love you. The war! Sorry if I'm a little far away from my mic today. I'm just gonna be flying all around the room today. I don't know. Got a nice cup of lemonade with me. It's gonna be nice. We are gonna have to use a PNG tuber for the drawing streams though, because you know how my VTuber works. Can we get a hint? It's not Sonic. That should be pretty easy. It doesn't have to do with Sonic. That's what I mean by that.
Don't cry about it.
God damn it, you! You decided? Well, you're wrong. You're completely wrong. So, while you guys are setting in right now, I am gonna get some fun stuff going on the little canvas before I put it up on screen. Need to go over here. There you go. Dude, I love this fucking song. I love it. It's great. Keep guessing. I doubt you'll get it. It's not what you think. That's all I gotta say about it. Hey, there you are. How's it going, man? No, it's a Sonic game. I said that. I said it's a Sonic game, but it doesn't have to do with Sonic the character. Yeah, man. Oh shit! Bop, bop, bop. Oh shit! Fuck, dude! Infinite beam. Of course it's official! Why would I say— oh my god, you're crazy. I've never played a fan Sonic game before. Literally never. No. Okay, it's Digital Circuit from Shadow the Hedgehog. That's what it is. I told you weren't gonna get it. I'm the last one standing, don't try to stand in my way. So if you're messing with me, fuck yeah, dude. Who wants him to cut you down in a second? You're back for more. So I'll take what's mine and start this war. Alright. I've got it. Here we go. I gotta turn off the lyrics because that might copyright strike me. Let's go with I've always liked what is it? What's it called? It is in this game, right? Right? Wait. No way. Hey, no way I'm crazy like that. Oh no, it isn't. It's just not on this. Okay. We'll go with this then. Yeah. Why not? Oh, hell yeah. Party games? What do you mean party games? It's from Shadow the Hedgehog. Oh, I'm gonna play some fan games. Don't worry, I have those planned. I don't know what fan games, but I do have plans for doing like fan game style stuff on the channel, 100%. All right, so we're cracking down, boys. We're getting to business. Down to business. I got ourselves an A post. All right. If you weren't here yesterday, here's what I got going on with Hika. Also, I added this picture today. So yeah, we got some development going on. I think I figured out what I want the shape of the legs to be, not so much the design yet. Obviously, everything is pretty blank right now. That's what we're going to be focusing on today. We're going to be focusing on like the details and the fun colors and things like that. Booba production went well. Okay, this is not her model. This is just a lady model that I made, right? I didn't 3D like make it or anything. I just adjusted what was already in Clip Studio. This is not her model, okay? Not her model. This isn't like catered to her specifically. So don't go being like, oh my god, that's how big her boobs are. No, It's not a reliable measurement. If that makes sense. If that makes any sense. All I did, I made an A pose, and I've been working on the legs a little bit. Right? We got a little bit different stuff going on now. She is not bald, I swear to God. This is gonna be a fucking disaster. I can already tell. Anyways, I think I've decided on the shape for the legs, right? I didn't change it too much from what you saw yesterday, but I did tweak it just a little bit, right? Again, my goal for this no. No, as the protagonist, we can't be giving her like bazongas, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, I tweaked it a little bit. As a reminder, the goal for these characters and their designs is keep it simple enough to where it's not horrible and tedious to draw them over and over again in the form of a manga, right? But have them be detailed and stylized to a certain degree so that obviously it's still a cool design and it's still recognizable and things like that, right? So what I went with was a little bit more sleek than I was thinking of doing, but I added like some volume and some curves to go with it, right? Yeah, I have this right here from last time. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to like give it some, what's the word? Give it some like sharpness and like really sharp angles and like polygonal almost look to it. So this, I didn't really change it up from last time, but I did change this one and this like front shot that I made. The wheel like hinge is still the same, that just makes sense to me. The ball joint down here is still the same, the soaps obviously, all that's the same, right? I did add some padding on the bottom to make sure it actually feels like a foot and it's not just clanking around all the time. That really wouldn't make too much sense. So she's gonna have a cool like shoe padding, like super grippy kind of stuff on the bottom, right? But the gap for the soaps is gonna be that metal so it can still grind like it's supposed to, right? Up here though, for like the actual shape of everything, I want to keep it really simple, right? So I just made like a more stylized curve to go for like the bottom part of the leg. But since there's that little like piece of muscle right here, I decided to like bring it up and then split it right here so that it breaks down into two different polygons, two different shapes. And so maybe this could even bend just a little bit as well, apart from this, right? How I'm kind of like boy printing these legs is I'm just drawing normal legs, as you can see right there. Wait. I'm just kind of drawing normal legs underneath and then drawing the metal ones on top and then making adjustments as I go, right? But the main characteristic of that bottom leg is the muscle right here leading up to the opposite side of like the knee hinge, right? So I wanted to keep that for the bionic leg so it wouldn't just be a big curve because that would look kind of weird, right? I kept the gap right here. I just like that. It looks a little bit more like intense right here, but it does have that like down arrow like V shape that this part does as well. So it's not like any kind of crazy thing, right? And so like because there's no real knee, right? So when it bends from the thigh to this, then you'll just have this like more gap of metallic, what's the word? Metallic meat, if you really want to fucking call it that. So yeah, that's what I'm going with that. I wanted to give a curve like this to the thigh because I think it just looks kind of cool. And it helps with a silhouette, like when this leg is around here, when it's like closer to the side, you get a lot of really fun volume where it curves up right here, but then it curves to the side on here, so it makes like a almost like an S shape, which I think looks really cool. So yeah, just for silhouettes, that kind of stuff is really important. Because normally a thigh would like, you know how it works. Normally a thigh would like come out here and then kind of get bigger, right? As you move on to the butt. Okay, I'm always so bad at switching tools when I need to move. But I thought it would be good to have this big incline right there to differentiate the silhouette from other people, right? That's why I kept the angles really sharp so that you can tell from like a silhouette who this is, and you can tell that it's not just a person, right? So yeah, that's what I'm kind of going for with that. I haven't really done much with like the actual design aspect, more just the shape, like the general shape of it. I do like adding these gaps right here. That's kind of fun for me. I really don't have a reason for it. It just looks kind of cool. I like the graphical motif of having arrows everywhere. I love arrow designs, so. And I think it fits like the soft sci-fi kind of thing I'm going for, right? So yeah. It's not like a cyberpunk, not like a super hardcore sci-fi, more just futuristic how it is right now, if that makes sense. And then of course, add my own style onto it. Sorry for ranting, but yeah, what do you guys think of it so far? I need feedback from you. Alright. Tornado defense. Oh my god, I haven't heard this in a million years. I don't know what to do with the thighs yet. Yeah, all I know is that I like the sharp angles. Almost like it looks almost like a folded piece of paper. Right, I kind of like that. Oh yeah, 100%. Like the old one, way too complicated. Like what even is this shape? Like I don't understand what's going on here. The hinge is still the same, but it like pokes out for some reason, which isn't really how it would work. The knee makes no sense. Yeah, I just really hate this original design, and I hate how it doesn't go all the way up, so it makes everything look weird and disproportionate. So I changed it a lot now. I think it looks so much better. For this kind of thing, you really need to strike a happy medium between enough detail to make it interesting, but not too much, right? Yeah, less human. Like, I wanted it to be as kind of human as you could get, but still have it be a little off, right? So yeah, that's what I'm going with that. I think I'm liking it so far. Yeah. I'm always just like kind of anxious that everything is going to be like oversimplified, but I don't think I need to worry about that. I think we're getting to a good place. But I'm thinking of a lot of like arrow pattern designs. Because I know that I like lean towards that a lot. Even with the original design, there were arrows, a lot of arrows, right? Which I just like it, right? I think it just fits, it fits the style of, almost said the game, it fits the style of the world, right? So that's what I'm kind of going with. I think it's good though. No, I'm sorry, Find Your Flame. Okay, let's switch from Sonic to something else. Minecraft? Where's Minecraft? Give me Minecraft, come on. Dead voxel. Always dead voxel, every time, baby. We can perk up the sound as well. Make it easier to hear. Alright. So, do we think we experiment with some designs for like arrows and things like that? We could try some of that. I would not be opposed to that, you know? Get rid of that. Yeah, I think we go with some of that. Why not? Yeah. I have a blue here as well. What I also wanted to do is mess around, because I put it into an A pose so that I can better figure out the exact shape of the coat, right? I don't want to call it jacket because that's not what it is. It doesn't zip up. It doesn't like button up. It is just big piece of cloth, right? You know what I'm saying? Obviously it's more than that, but you know what I'm saying, right? So yeah. I'm thinking we messed with some arrows. I would like to get, what is this? That's just a ruler, okay. Put that up, get rid of this layer, we work on this one. Okay, cool. Got it. Now I have symmetry. Perfectly balanced. You already have like kind of an arrow design with these little gaps right here. Separating the polygons a little bit. But I want to add a little bit more of that, but I just don't know how without it just looking like a row of arrows, you know what I'm saying? Not sure. We can also mess with this one over here, right? To get like a side view, right? I do like how the feet look a lot. I love the soaps. They look so good. Very happy with that. The padding makes sense too. I like it. She's running fast. She needs it to be good and durable. Stuff like that. Right? Life never gave us lemons. What are you talking about? Not really sure though yet. Could fuck with, not like paint, but like we could fuck with like a design where it gives you like a start and then it ends on this little part. Yeah. My internet is killing me. Oh man, I'm sorry about that. Right, just don't make like another one. Just kind of have it. We could also make these a different color, right? Those parts, we could do that. We could. And have these be something different. How does that look just from that kind of a standpoint? It's alright.
Come on, you're talking to a pro here. I know how to handle the curves like an expert.
Do you? Do you really? I have a hard time believing that one. I wonder. Guys, if you weren't prepared for this, this is literally just gonna be me thinking for a while. LEDs. So I was thinking of lights, right? I was thinking of that. That could work. Right, that could work. Change colors with the eyes. Yeah. Hey, you know what? True. I was thinking of an LED kind of situation, but I don't know how I would implement it. Really. Like I could do like with this little bit of separation right here. I could make this like its own little bar and then have LEDs like throughout that piece. I could do something like that, but I'm not sure.
Think for yourself, motherfucker.
Damn. You could have one going like there as well. But then it would kind of mess up with the maybe the default is just gray, really. Like her inner mechanism. Maybe. You could have, like, with this metallic meat kind of shit down here, you could have, like, the inside of this area emanating that glow. That could be pretty cool, right? You gotta remember, her blood is, like, a glowy green, which I haven't explained yet, but just know that that is a thing, right? So we can't have too many colors on her at a time. Like if there's like a scene where she's like scuffed up and there's bleeding, right? Like on her person, that would be even more colors, right? We gotta stick to not too much. That's why I was like considering doing that with LEDs. Good job. Sapphire fucking posted a picture to me where now she has only one channel point. Fucking great. Good job, brother. You gotta save him, man. You gotta save him. She runs on Green Lanterns come. You know what? Sure. Huh. I kind of like that idea of like the underneath layer of this starting to emanate that glow whenever stuff like that kind of happens, right? I kind of like that. I'm liking that. So maybe we don't do LEDs, at least for now. If any kind of LED would happen, it would be up here and not down on the legs, if that makes sense. Right. Yeah, okay, cool. So like when she's doing speedy fast, like it'll come out like that light blue from the gaps in the legs, right? That would be pretty fucking sick, now that I'm thinking about that. That seems pretty fucking cool. So yeah, I like that. I just don't know what to do with the markings, right? Because there's gotta be some kind of markings on it, right? Some kind of markings. What do you think? I was thinking, like, I just had a random thought of, like, piping along the outside here. But then it would make it look a little bit too, like, visceral. Just scratches, maybe an etched design. Yeah, you can have, like, a Steel Spectre logo. I do want to redesign the Steel Spectre logo as well. I want to give them an animal that represents their cause. But we'll get to that some other time. But, yeah. Potato chips and sadness. What's... Not really sadness. Definitely potato chips. Yeah. Meatball subs. Nachos. Rocks if she feels like it. What are we thinking? Oh, you know what? Maybe we could do like a... This might go nowhere. Just be aware of that. Could do like a this. No, that looks a little bit too like 90s. Right, like 90s robot sci-fi. I don't want it to look like low poly, if that makes sense. But I do want to have those sharp planes. Thanks, man! Fucking thanks! Remember when Nami scratched off her tattoo that one time? Yeah. That'd be pretty cool. I do like that. Remember, I am keeping the tattoo on this shoulder right here, like a Miku #1 kind of thing. I am keeping that, and it's gonna have like model number whatever, and then it's gonna have the symbol, right? And if you're like, what's the number gonna be? It's gonna be my birthday. It's gonna be 717. Because it looks cool. And it's a reference to the creator. I think that's fun. I think the main character of my series should have like some kind of reference to me on it. If it's sci-fi and if I'm able to do that, like, and it not be like weird and out of place, then I'm gonna do like model number 717 because I just think that's neat. Right?
Employee number 427.
Let's deviate from this for now and work on the jacket. I feel like we just need like a detour. Get our brains flowing. Once we know what the jacket's design is gonna be like, then we can probably go from there. I really love this brace kind of thing to protect the neck. I think that looks really cool. I'm a fan. Did I just knock the microphone? I'm sorry. Here, let me put it like... I can't really do that, can I? I can. Here, I'll put it up there. Sorry if I sound worse, but it's better than me touching it the whole stream. Dude, I love fucking Minecraft music, man. Like, it's so good. I like that. I was thinking instead, making it go, like, up a little bit, if that makes sense. Like, I don't really know how to draw that. Like this, probably. Yeah. It could be cool to have it look like that. Right? Where it's like a metal plating going this way. And then it has like a cut kind of look. And this is all... Hey Noah, how's it going, dude? Like a shirt collar, a little bit. Yeah, that could work, but I don't know. I kind of like the blocky look of this a little bit. I like what we're going with like the retro looking aesthetic a little bit. We could try it at some point, right? We could totally try it at some point. But I just do like the way this looks on like a dynamic angle like that. It looks really cool. Tried out Joker in Sonic Racing. Yeah, he's pretty good. Hell yeah, dude. I haven't been on in a minute. What if it clamped over the jacket cuff? What do you mean by that? Because it's like the start of the jacket, if that makes sense, right? Like these pieces of cloth are attached to like the bottom of that. Right. Hey, how's it going? Kazoo, everybody's here. How's it going? I'm glad you guys are here. What about that impression, huh? I saw you saw the server. No, that was yesterday, brother. Yeah. Guys, Arc Raiders comes out in 8 days. Order it now. Pre-order it right now. I did that today. Pre-order it now. Ah, all right. I do want to have like a little baby gap. Like on the outside that goes like that way, right? Like behind it. Not in the inside here, just behind. I like that. But would it being attached to the jacket make it more vulnerable to being removed? So would it be attached to her? How would that work, really? Being attached to the jacket make it more vulnerable to be... I don't understand what you mean by that. The only other place to attach it to would be like the body, right? Or maybe I'm missing something. I didn't want her to wear like just a big meaty collar of metal. That would be just lame. Already? Goddamn. You're fucking busy. Job review at 7 p.m? Alright. Yep. Thank you for stopping. Oh, shit. Yeah. For now, we'll keep this going on. Alright? For now, we'll keep that. Now let's fuck with the jacket part. I want it to go to about the knee, yeah. Seems about right to me. A little bit above the knee. There you go. Again, it's like a really thick, like, big old raincoaty kind of feel, right? It has like a padding in like the inside of it, right? Attached to her shirt instead, and the jacket collar either came out. That might be a little bit too complicated. It could get grabbed or snagged. This is true. But you know, like we have to have like weaknesses, if that makes sense. Like there has to be like ways to get around that kind of an armor, right? If that makes sense. Da, da, da. That's too high up. I don't want these sleeves to be too big either. Can't have these be too big. Yeah. I get what you're saying though, definitely. Well, if they're around that big here, and if they drag themselves all the way down, they'd be longer. Oh god, what did I do? There. What's weird about the symmetry ruler is that your eraser won't be reflected, like no matter what you do. So you have to use a transparent like brush to erase on both sides. It's fucking weird, I hate it. Actually, there should be more. Yeah, there should be more give to that. None of this is any kind of final, just so you guys know. I'm liking it so far, though. Who is this? On the Discord server. Did someone new join? Omegamon Zwart defeat. Who are you? Oh, it's for. Oh, makes sense. Oh, it's Tears. Hell yeah. Oh, fucking this song rips so hard. I'm live drawing. I said I'm live drawing pretty girls right now. Hell yeah, we sketching, we sketching. I do like how this kind of comes together though. Like the designs of it. Okay. It'll look more natural like when it's in like a pose like this, right? What did it go like? Oh yes, I'm still in the symmetry. Makes sense. Yeah. And then if it comes... this song fucking rips so hard. Oh my god. There's the back of it. See how it kind of has an incline, or not really an incline, more of like a, it parts just like the hair does. There. That's good, that's good. Yeah, a little bit. A little bit. Alright, so what are we thinking of for details, boys? I am gonna help with the... Yeah, there you go. Hello! Look at her. She's new and fresh.
Zob just cheered X5. YIPPIEE thanks. Dreams a whooper bounce, dreams a whooper bounce, dreams a whooper bounce.
How's it going, dude?
Zob just followed.
Jesus
Welcome
Christ,
aboard,
hi. You fucking scare me. What's with the whoopers? Hi. Whooper bounce, whooper bounce, whooper. Jeez. Thank you for the 5 bits. Hi, dude. God, how long has it been since someone's cheered bits? Goddamn. Hey man, we're drawing some stuff. How's it going, dude? I'm making characters for my manga. It's getting there. This is her old design and it's fucked up and crazy, so I'm making it new, making it fresh. Don't worry about the Sonic plus Neo imagery. Alright. Do you appreciate the Minecraft music? I hope you do. Alright, so we have like the general shape down, at least right now. So before I had these like see-through like plasticky looking bits, which I wasn't completely opposed to, but they seemed kind of random, right? I don't want any of this to seem random like it was last time, right? I also had these big like pocket kind of things. We need a character named Jeff. You know what? Jeff's not a terrible character name. Maybe at some point, yeah. Who knows? I'm not the best at names. I like it when names mean things, that's all I gotta say. So we could bring back like that, like the pack looking thing, right? We could bring that back. Wait. Go back. There. We could bring that back. If we really wanted to. Right. Also, W songs, thank you. We usually do Sonic music, but for this, we're changing it up. Me neither. I still vote for the big poofy pockets, so she can do cool poses with her hands in them. Sure, that is so true. That is so true. Well, remember, the pockets are all the way down here, right? Well, I guess they're on the side more of, right? This is true, this is true. We gotta think of the badassery, right? Even though she's not too worried about that. Random confessions. Sometimes I do the Hell Everybody Welcome to Five Nights at Freddy's but an Amy voice. That is kind of fun. I like doing bullshit, but in different voices. This is so true. We might just, instead of making them big, huge pockets, we might just keep it simpler, where we do Look at this. Right. You know what I'm saying? I do like the idea of having multiple pockets on each side, though. That's kind of fun. Right. I like the idea of that. So if hand's this big, pockets, those are big ass pockets, hell yeah. Plot twist, MC has a tiny pet hidden inside the pocket. That would be kind of sick though. Well, everyone, at least all the main characters are gonna have holo gachis, which is gonna be fun. They're like, because this is 300 years in the future, on a completely different planet with no real, like, significant forms of life on it. Animals aren't really a thing anymore, like pets, especially not. So Hologachi is a thing, where like there are these hologram kind of pet AIs that are modeled after what animals used to look like. What kind of AU is this? This ain't no fucking AU. This is me, dog. This is my shit. A little bit like a Pokemon, yeah. They don't really battle or do anything like that. But yeah. But hers. At least the people in this kind of resistance sort of thing will have code names. So her code name and a lot of the characters' code names will correspond to their Hologachis, right? And you get Hologachis assigned like by your personality, right? So hers is Shark, right? So I have like up here, if you can see it, the file type for this canvas is codename Shark because that's what she is most like, right? Everyone is terrified of her. Everybody sees her as an absolute monster, but she's actually just kind of a goober. You know what I'm saying? Is Kirimi still the heir to the Hologachi future? Yup. Our Hologachi fortune? Yes, she is. Let me fuck with this a little bit. There we go. Yeah, I'm not. She a lemon shark. She and every shark. To be completely honest, she's most like the great white, where quite literally nothing really phases them, right? Thank you. Is that a fucking Lechonk? My god. We love to see it. You scared me with the bits there. I don't know why I chose my sound effect to be fucking Tony Hawk's special move fucking sound effect. So we'll keep the pockets for now. Don't say bad words to my Lechonk, you want. I'm sorry! He's a funny little shit. That's what he is. He's a goofy little guy. Okay? This ain't no disrespect. I just curse. That's just part of my vernacular. Hey, yo! Yeah. I love all the Pokemon though. What do you think of ZA? I've heard that it's pretty good. Thank God it's good. Had to go off and find your Twitch username? Yeah, it's been a minute. Do you still have that Prime sub? I think you do. I'm hearing mixed things about Zaza. Oh my god, thanks. Hell yeah, dude. A lot of my viewers don't really use Twitch much, but when I found out they have Amazon Prime, I'm like, wait a minute. He found a random shiny. Hell yeah, dude. Well, shiny odds have gone fucking out the window nowadays in those games, so, you know. Like, my sister finds shinies, like, every fucking playthrough. I haven't played a Pokemon game in a long time. It's been a fucking minute. Okay. I want to keep arrows. I just love the arrow design motif I had going on before, so let's do some arrows. I haven't really decided on colors either. We'll mess with that a little bit today as well. Definitely. Yeah, here we go. Again, we can't make it too complicated. Just remember that. I like that. Not opposed. There you are. You're a baller. Also, I've been wondering strongest, most dangerous Pokemon that you know of. I have no idea about Digimon. All I know is that they're digital monsters and they are the champions. Strongest Pokemon. What is the strongest, most dangerous Pokemon? I mean, GB can probably answer that. My Jordy impression came out different than I expected. Alright, alright. Arceus? I mean, yeah, that is God, but that's kind of cheating. Like, do a different Pokemon. Like a Giratina or a Necrozma. I mean, it is God, so like, yeah. This is true, this is true. Shuckle! Oh my god, yes. I have a great idea for a Pokemon game called Let's Go Shuckle. Thinking. Thinking's hard, guys. Maybe Garrett. Yeah. So we can mess with like maybe some belts or buckles or anything like that. Let's look up sci-fi trench coat. Yeah? Klefki, strongest Pokemon ever. Literally ever. Most of this is gonna be AI generated bullshit, so just be prepared for that. Remember, we can't have something too detailed, right? Because it's gonna be a lot of drawing these characters over and over and over again in a manga. They can't be too crazy looking. Definitely not like an armor. Let's not do that. Figured we get Matrix stuff. Yeah. Trubbish. Oh my god, yes. There's some fucking AI bullshit right there. All my homies hate AI. Actually, AI is really cool when it's used for really cool stuff, like learning computers and fucking pathing algorithms and shit. That shit's tight. But stealing art, bullshit. Get that out of here. Go fuck yourself. Yeah, really not much here, to be honest. Fancy sunglasses? Oh my god. No, eyes aren't bad. Eyes aren't too bad. She totally would have, like, cool sci-fi sunglasses just to flaunt a little bit. Maybe just like an unstrapped buckle on the sleeves, yeah. Like it's supposed to be tightened, but she lets him hang up, and yeah. Maybe we can try that. Here. Let's workshop that a little bit. How would that really look? I don't know. Maybe it's like fitted a little bit. Almost like a raincoat. But you have like the straps like down here, and she doesn't tighten them. I don't know, maybe that's too much. That might be too much. Yeah, it might be too much. This is true. I like it simple. Yeah. So true. Let's think about this. So where exactly does the padding on this start? right? Because there is padding along like the inside, right? So this is like the big heavy part. So maybe it starts as these arrows come in, right? Stolen lab coat vibe. Yeah, but I don't want lab coat. I really don't want lab coat. I want it to be like very floaty and like when she does like Spider-Man shit in the sky. She doesn't have Spider-Man powers, by the way. But if she does like Spider-Man type poses in the air and things like that, I want the jacket to just like fly like a cape, if that makes sense, right? Bro's got some buckles here, right? A couple. We could fuck with that a little bit. Dude, that's fine. You're good. You're chill. Sonic Rush tricks. Yeah. You'll be Amy in big stories in no time? I fucking hope so, man. I fucking hope so. Really? Okay, that's good. I appreciate that. That's nice. Just generic, just to see how it would look. Not terrible, but nothing that's like clicking with me right now. These guys, or the guys use those big cloak things, really. I've never seen Demon Slayer. Didn't it end recently? Knuckles and Gamma are my favorite to play as. That's wild. Dude, that Knuckles shit was like torture. I did not like that. Not as bad as SA2 Knuckles, but no thank you. Da-na-na. Ba-da-da. You know what we could add that's really simple? First we add like the layering, if that makes sense. That, and then we add a really simple line that just kind of divides it a little bit. Makes it look a little bit... Yeah. And then we could color this line with like a darker shade of the primary, right? Know what I'm saying? Velcro instead of buckles. Maybe. That could be a possibility too. Okay, I have an idea with this as well. I'm gonna change this up real quick. Doink. I'm gonna make big ol' arrow on the side. And so it starts here, right? And so on this side, like if you turn her like, okay, if you turn her like that away, you'll see on the side here, big ol' arrow, right? And we can even fuck with the idea of it doing like a this. Right. This makes any sense to you guys. The vision. So then on the side here, right, it looks, well, something like this. And then like arm here, right? Then it looks a little something like this. It looks like that on the side. I think I kind of like that. What do we think? Right? Maybe? What do we think? What do we think? That would be kind of cool. Kind of torn on the sleeves. Oh, we're gonna put some weathering. Do not worry. To match his Dark Wild side. Yeah, I understand that Zella doesn't understand much of Project Gaia. I'm gonna give you a super quick rundown, right, of her. Right, there's simulacra in this universe. They're incredibly complex AI that were made to implement into society as normal as people, and basically indistinguishable, right? Just another part of society. Then there were these like immoral practices where the government was creating these battle-ready war machine kind of simulacra to deal in civil war, and then shit went to hell one time and a big revolution happened. Now they discontinued that kind of project, and society views that old model, that old type of simulacra, that old race, if you will, as violent machines, violent monsters, right? And so simulacra now are just the same, no kind of advantages at all towards normal humans. But Hika was designed by this organization called Steel Spectre that's like rebelling against the government. They're bad. Government's also bad. No, you're chill, man. You're chill. But she was made as one of those battle simulacra undercover, like, yeah, like through the eyes of the government. This is not everything. I'm simplifying a lot of this. And so she is like, she escapes and she has a father figure who invented her or whatever. She gave her a mission to live life as honestly as she can, and just, yeah, carry on his wish of just living a good life and doing all you can and being free, right? That's her like send-off mission, right? But she broke out of that, and now she is the last, presumably last, of this race of simulacra that everybody views as demons and destruction machines, right? And her goal is to convince really the world to stop fucking with her, right? Last Airbender kind of thing. But yeah, very quickly though, literally like first kind of episode kind of stuff, Steel Spectre tries to capture her alive, not dead, by creating more simulacra like her to hunt her down, right? Because she is incredibly strong. She's basically ultimate life form kind of shit. At least at the start of things. And so the only thing that can stand up to a battle simulacra is another battle simulacra, right? They don't really have a name yet for that type of race, but yeah. But then later there are other simulacra. There's this trio of battle simulacra that Steel Spectre have had for a long time that have been working undercover. And that are a trio of simulacra that all like inherit a certain power. But when Hikaru was made, she was basically the combination of those three, right? One was red, one was yellow, one was blue, and she is purple, right? She's like the jack of all trades, master of none. First power, raw vitality, strength, endurance, things like that. Just being really fucking durable. Second power, electrokinesis. She's made of a special metal. So are her legs, and it allows her to telekinesis a bunch of metallic things, including weapons, guns, and herself. She can levitate. And then Blue Man is super speed, with the power of these crazy-ass legs. But none of this is super insanely overpowered or anything, believe me. That's where the metal legs come from, right? She's super tall because of... She has like an aspect of all three of them, right? I have yet to design them, but yeah. Metal legs from Fast, Blue Boy. I guess she's fucking female. like the yellow electrokinesis, and then she's absolutely massive, like 7 feet kind of shit, like 7 feet tall kind of shit from red, super big dude. Lightning is a favorite of mine. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to go through, but that's super fast, oversimplified introduction to just her. But yeah. Sure. So I kind of love the arrows. I'm into the arrows, definitely. What else are we thinking? I'm thinking I'm putting arrows, like, here as well. Oh, you know what? Since there's new people here, I need a shout out. I have a merch store. Believe it or not, that's what is showing up on the bottom left right there. It's in the link in the description, and it's in the about section of my Twitch. Please go check it out. I work hard on it. And if you want to support me financially and help me with Project Gaia, then that's where you should do it. Yeah. Alright. I definitely like that. I forgot to copy it to the other side. God fucking damn it. I was on the wrong thing.
Okay, again.
There you go. Got it. But this also, like, turns into, like, an arrow shape on the other side. You can imagine, right? You can imagine. Gummy's here! How's it going, dude? We're designing the main bitch herself. I don't really like this song. What else? What else do we have? Spectrum. Yay! Got me tired? You tired? I'm sorry. What we tired about? So you have arrows. We have arrows going on. Like, so that would look like from here. That would look like... That would look like... That would look like this. Love that! Love it!
Love it!
Yeah, for Project Gaia demo, I'm not gonna give the whole synopsis of her character again. Just either rewind the stream like 2 minutes and just hear it and then come back, or fucking demo can tell you. I'm not gonna recap it again, I'm sorry. I need to focus on drawing. I need to make sure I don't say something wrong that is not correct. So I'm liking these arrows. I like this arrow placement a lot. Robot baddie commits crime. Yeah. Just rewind like 2 minutes. Thank God YouTube lets you do that on like Twitch. We're getting somewhere though. I'm liking it. Let's mess with colors for a little bit. Why not? Let's mess with some colors. Anything? No. Okay, we're good. Tough and yeah. Basically. Well, this... Okay, this does fill correctly. We're good. Let's think about colors real quick. So, because her hair is mainly purple, right? Because her hair is mainly purple. There's the back hair. Thank you. It is cool. I'm happy with it. I have a lot to reveal to you guys about the war that you guys don't even fucking know yet. It's gonna be very exciting. But since her hair is mostly purple and her eyes are purple most of the time, and these are also a deep purple metallic, kind of like this, right? The color of that will stay relatively unchanged, so this will all be purple. Her hair is purple. There's a lot of purple going on, right? The skin will be normal skin color, and the tank, like the basic ass tank top and basketball shorts, will suffice with kind of drowning out a lot of that purple. But what do we want to do for the color of this? I was thinking, honestly, I love this dark, dusty blue. I really like it. I really like it. So does it go with the purple is the question, right? I was also thinking of straight up doing like a jet black, right? Like a volcano, right? That would look kind of cool. I don't want to go too like emo looking with this though, right? The arrow patterns and things like that, the padding in the inside, the whites going on when cool shit happens will add a lot more pizzazz to the color. Plus she'll be wearing like there'll be different shots, different chapters, different volumes or whatever, where she's like doing the Luffy thing where like she'll have the same, like for Luffy it's a vest and shorts, right? Like of like jean shorts, but for Hika it's shitty tank top, shitty basketball shorts. She'll like pull a Luffy a lot of the time where like she'll still have the tank top and shorts, but there'll be like different things on them, like different colors, different prints, slightly different look for a lot of the chapters and a lot of the volumes, a lot of the arcs, I suppose. So those eventually will lead to more fun colors happening. So we do want to keep the colors of this decently simple and, dare I say, dull, to help accentuate the rest of the colors on her body, right? So that's why I'm thinking that little like dusty blue. You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Right. So we could fuck with something like that. Let's turn that black. And then maybe have like a this color. Does this? No, I need to close gap 2? Does that work? Seems like it worked. Can use that to just fill. Done. Okay, not that much of a blue. God, not the fucking... No, I don't want the weird shading. No, stop. There's an auto shade kind of thing, like shading assist, that is right next to the button where it converts the color. Very annoying. What do you think of that? Like a really deep, not really deep, but very dark, like dull looking blue. I kind of like that. I kind of like that. Not opposed. What are we thinking? Oh, that's funny looking. Like, again, pretty similar to the color of that, right? Of, like, the original. I just really was a fan of those two base colors, that purple from the metal legs and then that blue. It works well? Alright. We'll keep that kind of thing going on for now. And then we can have, like maybe a this. Because you gotta remember, there's gonna be a lot more colors going on in the outfit. Not really in the outfit, just in her body in general. So there will be more color a lot of the time, right? And she also won't be wearing this jacket a lot of the time. It'll often be like casual wear. It'll often be just the tank top or basketball shorts, or even something different, right? This is just the base design. Yeah, I said that. It's still gonna be like this special metal, right? It's still gonna be that. Color those maybe? Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. Alright. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for stopping by, man. And thank you for the 5 bits. That was funny. We're doing Sonic Adventure tomorrow, so... yeah. Thank you, though. Wow. Alright. We're getting somewhere, though. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. You know, this whole little bit needs to be that color. Definitely. And this down here. There you go. What about the inside? The inside might go with just the same color. Right? For specifically the sleeves. The padding on the outside is going to be like a lighter. Right? You can kind of see it right through here. Don't mind me zooming in to her taint. Around there. That kind of color, right? What are we thinking? Oh yeah, this little line right here. We could also make it that. But that might be a little too much. A lighter gray interior. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like a lighter gray. Lighter, metal-y looking gray. Thinking. Yay! You've been putting it off, so thank you for that. Well, that's good. I'm glad I can inspire people with my shitty art. I've always been, like, not too great at picking colors, to be honest. You can also fuck with this a little bit, just to have fun with it. You can straight up change the hue the way we want. We can up the saturation. We can make it a little bit more like tealy kind of look. Alright. Try to keep my colors simple. Yeah. There's gonna be a lot of colors. Like a lot of purple hair. A lot of things like that. Just kind of coursing around her person. So keeping this simple yields some pretty good results, I'd say. Alright. This versus that. You get that from my mom? It's always been my favorite. My mom has admitted it herself. She's a basic bitch and likes pink the most. Okay. The collar matches the leg color. It might be made of that metal. Yeah, but you gotta remember, like, I'm keeping the design for that metal kind of similar, where it's like sparkly almost, right? Almost like a pyrite. If you've seen pyrite before, like maybe like a toned down version of that. So it would look a little bit out of place to have like a nice purple shiny at the very top, but I get what you're saying, and I had that thought cross my mind too. I definitely did. Okay, I like this shade just a little bit more. Yeah, okay. I'm into that. I was thinking of that, but it might just need to be like a normal ass metal. Metal color. But I get what you're saying, definitely. God, almost 2 hours already passed. Good word. That's wild. You can also grab a lighter guy to fill in this. Or even this. Yeah. Da, 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 na, na, na. Ba, 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 ba. fill that in real quick. And we also need to fill this in. Oh god. Yeah. Can we color the legs? I think we can color the legs. Let's just color pick this, to be completely honest. Yeah. Oh god, no. No, stop. There we go. We can change that up as well. We also need to change this to a black. Right. And I can just do like a cheeky little this. Super simple kind of shit, just to get an idea, you know. A lot similar to what we had going on before, right? Then we can fuck with this, with saturation like crazy, it'll look like that. Also change it to like a more magenta-y or go like a indigo route, but I'd rather do that. Preview. Yeah. Yeah, I'm into that. That's not too bad. Alright, we're getting somewhere. Again, just basic colors for now, right? Also, really quick, let me draw the shorts. And the tank. Just real quick, I can just whip that out. How far does it go? Yeah. That works. Just again, like, super simple. Never been good with clothing folds, but most people aren't, so, you know. Yeah, sure. God, clothing folds fucking suck. They really do. And then just give me some normal ass shorts. Again, just like so simple it hurts. That's her style. It really is. Da-na-na. There you go. Way too small. Music is nice? Hell yeah, it's Minecraft. Better be. Do these have pockets? I guess they do. Think like AND1 fucking... Yeah, they probably have pockets. Yeah, that works. And then we can quickly color these as well. Go with like, let's say, I don't know, what do you think? Just some random, like a green. As a man, I can't imagine wearing pants without pockets. I would feel empty. Dude, fucking preaching to the choir, man. Half my clothes don't have pockets and it's torture. Like, these pants I'm wearing right now, they're so fucking comfy it hurts, but like, no pockets. Not even in my hoodie. No pockets. No pockets here. I remember in this really old art that we did during the old Project Gaia. It was just really shitty looking, like, gray. Nope, none. Oh my god, our craters. I don't even know why I have that open. Boo doo doo. Oh, fireflies. This is a good one. I was also thinking like a green. We can do this color for up here actually. Oops. Oh god. Don't do that. No, no, no. Thank you. Here, I need to get this color out of the way so I can see the rest. Yeah. For now, that's alright. And if this looks bland, we just gotta remember. A lot of colors going on. Just in the world itself, right? I will say these can add something, and maybe we add color to these arrows as well. Maybe make them like a brighter white, maybe like this. That could be something. Because I remember I had this blue, like, left and right kind of thing, which is... It was cool at the time, but definitely not now. But I was definitely thinking of bringing that back. But I probably wouldn't. Man, if there's ever like a, what is it? If there's ever like a fucking Project Gaia game out there somewhere, totally like classic fit, have like this jacket, right? That'd be kind of fun. Things will also look more interesting when we add all the weathering and stuff to it as well, right? We could start messing with like tears and things like that too, if we want to. We could. Yeah. We could. How are we enjoying the chill drawing stream so far, by the way? Just want to know. I won't be doing these like super often. It'll be on occasion, but I do just like chilling and hanging out with you guys. I'm thinking. Hell yeah. Oh, that's good to hear from a new viewer. I know Demo likes it. Definitely. They always do. Putting me to sleep a bit, well, that's maybe because of the music, but yeah. I'm just really trying to think of any kind of detail we can add. Hell yeah, dude. That's what it's for. I'm just really, like, drawing blanks right now, you know? We can have, like, a little splash of something, right? Thing is, if we do a red, a yellow, or a blue, it's going to... hark to the trio of simulacra a lot, so I want to like avoid those colors. We could just go for green. Green and purple are always like a really fun color combo. Cool, cool. Hey, Mason's here. How's it going, dude? Mayo should be in cereal. Okay. Thank God there's a Slash J there. How's it going, man? So thinking up his design right now. Alright. I feel like a white could work since her body is so colorful already. Yeah. Yeah. Could just make this tank top white. I was thinking of doing that. I think I do like that. Maybe even like a red. No, let's not stretch it. And then that gray, at least right now, works. Yeah. What do you think? Mayo should be in cereal? I would like send you to the stratosphere if you genuinely thought that. Actually, I really wouldn't. Like, I don't give a shit. But like, you know, it would be traumatizing to say the least. I have a general idea, but he's a little less fleshed out than other forming characters. Alright. We're doing designs for Hikaru. I'm not gonna give you the rundown because I've given people the rundown way too many fucking times for Project Gaia. Just know that it's really cool and I'm very excited to make it. Yeah. We're figuring out colors right now. And some extra details. of Monokuma. A description of Monokuma 20 times per stream? Okay, so basically he's this bear, but actually like an anime girl, but not. We could do white on these arrows as well. That could be fun. Or maybe just these ones. I don't know. Let's fuck with a little bit of crazy colors just to see. You know what I'm saying? Bam, green. Shabam. No. Nah. Well. Well. Maybe a little less, but that could be something. You could do a... You could do maybe a bit of an outline on this arrow design on the side and have that be a nice vibrant color. Mayhaps that could be achieved. Maybe. Ba-da, ba-da, ba-da-da-da. Oh, ba-da-da-da-da. Let's just use a good old-fashioned G-pen for this. Just to see how this would look. I'm already starting to like it. The green might be the way to go. And we could also make the green a little bit of a motif on the outfits of other simulacra. To give kind of like an association, right? Because they run off of the Energizer liquid, after all. You guys probably don't even remember what the Energizer is. This could work. I'm kind of liking it. I don't know. What do we think? This is totally a maybe. Remember, this is all just a sketch, and none of this is final. So if you want to spit out a crazy idea, go for it. I welcome crazy ideas. Oh god. Oh god. Oh fucking Jesus Christ. Alright, whatever. Fine. I'll fucking do the pen again. Why not? Can you hear my sister in the other room? I bet you can't. I bet you can't. Give us a description. Male belongs on pizza. No! Yeah, exactly. Terrifying. Well, fucking thank you.
Maru _ Morningstar.
Morningstar! I know
aboard,
that
dude.
last name. How's it going, dude? Hey. Okay. Oh, I'm liking the green. Guys, I'm liking it. That's like gravy on a hot dog. I mean, gravy on a hot dog isn't like the most horrible thing I've heard. It's definitely unpopular, though. I mean, that's the same way people felt when someone put fucking pickles on a hot dog and they're like, what the fuck? That belongs on a burger. Alright. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like that. I was not expecting this. Okay. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Pineapple in cereal. Jesus Christ. I love I mean, you say these things, but then some people like Cheetos and ice cream. So you really don't know what's gonna hit you. Dude, Milo's lemonade. God damn. Pickles on a hot dog doesn't sound too bad. But why would you do that? Well, relish is like the third condiment.
Shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah.
Shimmy, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah. Swalala. Thank you for doing that. We love you now. Yeah, people, no, they like dip their fucking Wendy's Frosty. Or they dip their Cheetos in their fucking Wendy's Frosty. You don't like Cheetos? Crazy. No one's here! You're gonna go to sleep. Good night. Oh, never mind, you're leaving! Good night, man. Hope you have fun not being, Wake. That's nasty. Yeah, I know. Dude, thousands of people are like, I swear by this. Like, people's, like, sweet and salty fetish goes pretty fucking far. That's all I gotta say. Honestly, like, if I had to just go out there and say it completely honestly, like, most sweet food, whether it be a sweet and spicy, a sweet and salty, or just sweet, like most pastries, most cakes, I just don't like them. Like, I don't like the process of eating sweet food very much, right? The only stuff I'll, like, seek out is, like, citrusy, kind of soury kind of candy, right? Love that. Love me some, like, Lifesavers, some mints, I guess. Like, anything mint is awesome, right? But for me, like, when someone's like, oh, we're making fucking cookies, I'm like, okay. I don't really want cookies. And they're like, what do you mean they're cookies? They're amazing. And I'm like, I don't know. Aside from chocolate, I don't really like candy. I don't like chocolate, period. That's not because chocolate is sweet. For me, chocolate is like the bitterest of bitter. That might just be a weird taste bud thing with me and chocolate, but like for me, chocolate is like unbearable to put in my mouth. And it's not a taste thing. It tastes fine, but it just like kills me. I don't fucking know why. I don't get it. I do not understand. I think I just have some weird taste buds because the other day we made these, ironically enough, buttermilk or buttercream kind of pancakes. Like, not pancakes, god, cupcakes, like cream cheese frosting. And I like cream cheese frosting, at least that's what I thought. But we got this like fucking like Philadelphia cream cheese frosting. We used that, and I swear to God, it tasted sour as fuck. And no one else in the house agreed with me. They were all like, no, it tastes sweet and airy and light. It has a nice, like, slight sugary, cheesy taste to it. And I'm like, dude, this tastes rancid to me. It, like, fucking, it, like, hit my taste buds so hard. Like, I swear to God, I just have fucking weird-ass taste buds. I remember, like, I ate chocolate for the first time when I was, like 4 or 5 years old. This is one of my, like, core memories as a very young child. And I threw up. I literally was like, that was like putting poison in my mouth. I'm not allergic to it. I've had chocolate and I've eaten it and I've been like, yep, I hate it. It's not like, it doesn't kill me. Like, yeah, for real. But also I had a sensitive stomach as a kid. Like, I've shoved a bunch of fucking like bologna and like string cheese, wrapped it up and like, I would just shove that shit in my mouth like all day. And then I would like throw up from that because I was just a dumb kid. But like for real, I tasted like a chocolate bar and I was like, well, there goes me. Isn't that weird? But like I tasted that like I've had buttercream before and it's good. I love me some like carrot cake. I fucking love carrot cake. It's probably my favorite my favorite cake thing ever. I don't like cake that much, but carrot cake is the fucking goat. And that uses cream cheese frosting and I'm like, yes sir, I love it. But those cupcakes, like, I literally, like, couldn't keep eating them. Right? Wild, isn't it? Strange, isn't it? Oh, you're fucking wild, dude. It's so good. I like carrot cake because it's not too sweet. I like any pastry that isn't sweet. Yeah. I do love a key lime kind of flavor too. I don't know, we're in like a nice little spot to kind of dwell on this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd like to just sit on this for a minute. You know what I'm saying? I do like that little splash of green. Very, very light, but I really like it. Let's zoom in a little bit so you guys can get a better look. Yeah, I like that. Especially like the lemony green right next to that blue is so nice to look at. I really do like that. I'll tweak the colors later. But in terms of just like idea, love that. I really do. I am into that, and the white helps a lot as well from the shitty tank top. It's gonna have like a fucking like a spaghetti stain on it or some shit. Right. I'm into that. I think we might cut this here. I like this so far. If you guys want like a bigger shot of, you know, let me throw all of this in a folder so I can easily manage it. If you want just like a better look at what the hair will look like, because before it was like, it almost had these weird like ear looking flaps on the front. I don't understand what that was about. I really don't. I don't understand what this middle tail looking piece of shit was about. I don't understand what these were about. Wasn't a fan, right? So now I have this like arc looking kind of middle piece that meshes into it a lot better. It looks a lot more messy, and I get it's just a sketch, right? But I kept like the flappy kind of look. I don't even know how to describe it from this, but it's obviously not going to be nearly as pronounced, and it's gonna mesh into it a lot better, but it's still gonna have these little points that kind of flap out just a little bit, just to give it more of a design than just, instead of it just being hair, right, and then hair. Instead of it being that, it does kind of ebb and flow just a little bit. It comes out, and then it kind of returns back here, frays out a little bit at the ends, and then comes back in. Right, you know what I'm saying? They kind of come in through this, you have this little middle section, but then it comes out, and then you, of course, have the iconic ahoge. Right. You know what I'm saying, guys? It has a look to it, and I really like that look. So if you guys wanted to see that. And I'm kind of keeping, like, this big, huge eyelash part from before, and I'm probably going to keep these little guys up here as well, because I just like them. But I just love this super sharp looking eye. I'm really into it. And then I did like a hoik kind of look for the side as well, which I think looks fun. But yeah, I do eyes weird, if it wasn't obvious. But yeah, I think I'm happy with this for today. I'm happy with this for today. I think it's a kind of thing where I'm drawing a lot of blanks, so I feel like I need to just sit on it for a while and look at it, and then I'll come back the next day and be like, wait, what if I do this? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, sorry if the stream was a little bit shorter than you would have liked. But these drawing streams, I honestly never really know how long they're gonna go, right? Just really depends on how much fuel I have in the tank, right? So yeah, I think this was good. I think you guys helped a lot with just figuring out kind of the vibe and what to do with it. So I thank you for that. Cthulhu, good luck on your project. I'd love to see some concept art and stuff like that from you, and just kind of what you have going for it. If you want to share that to the Discord server, I would love to take a look at that. But yeah, I'm getting out of here. Sonic Adventure tomorrow, 7 p.m. CST, as always. Yeah, check out the merch, join the Discord. Get Arc Raiders. It's coming out in 8 days. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Please get it. Please fucking get it. I can't stress to you enough. Wait, and I just uploaded a picture. Not just a race, but a special race to see who's the fastest motherfucker. Yeah. There. Alright, I'm gonna get out of here. Thank you for coming. Goodbye. See you tomorrow.